We sat at a table in Lindy's, and I ordered up dinners for two. My guest was a grimy intruder who had asked me to buy him a stew. But somehow I pitied the beggar, so shabbily dressed and so old, and I asked him the cause of his trouble, and this is the story he told. I know what it means to be happy. I once had a wife and some dough. We did a trapeze act together, and we circled the globe with a show. But long years of dangerous acting had tired us of roaming around, and this was to be our last season. We'd pack in and stay on the ground. We'd pick out a home in the country, and 1 or 2 kids would be swell. She lived for no one but her Larry, and I lived for no one but Nell. We counted the days till the blow-off, and the final act now was at hand. We sat in our dressing room waiting, and we listened. They struck up the band. We looked at each other in silence, the last time for us to go on. We trotted out under the big top, and she carried herself like a swan. I thought as she swung into action, so graceful and spry as an elf, if God made a soul any sweeter, he kept her up there for himself. Now thousands of people applauded. The regular routine was through. The singles and doubles were perfect. Now we just had the climax to do. I still can't account for the crack-up, but God, I can picture it yet. She made a bum leave on the triple, and I missed her, and she missed the net. With Nell gone and nothing to live for, I let myself go to the bad. I've anchored in bar rooms and hay joints, and they took me for all that I had. At night I lay drunk in some hallway and dream about high bars and Nell. I see her white form coming at me. I miss her and let out a yell. With that, the poor devil quit talking. He shuddered and lowered his head. I shook him, but he didn't answer. I summoned for help. He was dead. I looked at my watch. I must hurry. I'd almost forgotten my date. Right now, I was due at the Playhouse and opening night there at 8. So I paid for his meal and departed. I smiled, for I knew very well, while I was first nighting on Broadway, he too was first nighting with Nell.